what happened was I had a dress on eBay. We were sort of just testing loads of different angles of trying to sell some of the dresses and get people to know who we are, where we are, and we had one sold, and she came up from West London. Lovely lady came in, said that she was looking obviously at the dress. We had a look at it together, and she had a look at the other dresses that we had here, and we found one on the rails that was more what she was looking for. And she went through the story of telling me it was for a man, and that he had 39.5-inch chest, that they were doing some filming, and that he was an actor, but not really an actor, he was a dancer. And she started talking in riddles and didn't really know what she was saying, and then she just said, "Well, do you know the dancer Louie Spence?" And of course I do, and was very excited. And she said T-Mobile are filming on the Monday. This was the Saturday before, and it was for a new ad for their pay-as-you-go for the Jubilee, and that they were having different times iconic pictures of the Queen through her sort of reign, and they were doing the coronation part, and the dress that she chose was a very regal, it was a brand new dress, still had the tags on, it was a Ronald Joyce, it was in a shop, and it got put away, slipped down, forgotten about, so it was a little bit dated, still brand new. And we measured it, looked at it, and looked at the pictures online, and she said it was perfect, and we agreed to swap the one that she won on eBay. She paid slightly more for the one that she did go for, and I heard from her a couple of days later, and that the filming went really well. There was no need for alterations. It was perfect. It worked brilliantly, and we looked online and looked at the pictures, and there was the dress. Hadn't had any changes to it at all, and it suited him rather well. So yeah, we're really, really happy that we have one of our dresses that we had on this rail here, and it was sold and used in one of the most talked about adverts. T-Mobile adverts are always talked about, and everyone looks out for them, and our dress is there. Okay, so obviously the dress that Louie Spence has will now be his, and unfortunately we don't have that one here now. We do have a whole range of different dresses to suit loads of different budgets in Crawley. This one here is a brand new dress. It still has its tags on, not been altered. It's up at £9.50. It's the most expensive one that we actually have here in the office. The story behind this dress was the lady bought it and fell pregnant and could no longer wear the dress, so she's actually bought, and today is her wedding, so she now has a different dress, and this one's got lots of different sequins in, very beautifully laced, and it's got the little belt on there as well. And since Kate Middleton stepped out of her car last year, lace has become very, very popular, and everyone seems to be going for lace. So this is very current and perfect for someone who wants to have that Kate Middleton-esque look. It has a beautiful train on it as well, hooked up under there. And this one here is one of our cheaper ones, not the cheapest, but it's up at £90. Again, this one is brand new. It's a fishtail, and it's just come from another shop. It didn't get sold, so it's come to me. And there's also lots of pre-owned ones where people have had a magical day. Unfortunately don't have the room to store the dresses, because some of them are quite large, like this one here. Was quite an expensive dress, and this one's, I believe, up for about £900. But we have, this one, you can probably see the tag on this one is £45, and it's got lots of embroidery and sequins, has a little train at the back, and is in really, really good condition. So you can actually have the best day of your life without having to spend so much money, and unless you tell people, they won't know. So you can still have that beautiful dress without having to go and spend thousands and thousands of pounds on it. So you can actually start your married life debt-free. Okay, so when we first started up on the 1st of February, we had, I think there was about 5 or 6 of us joined together to bring this to life. We had just this one office, had a launch party, that was very successful. And we started to get known, and people were contacting me and wanting to be promoted, and brides were coming in and bringing their dresses in and saying to me, I wish you were around when I was getting married. This is such a perfect idea. They can come in here and they can look for a photographer and see the package that they're going to get with their money. They can look at the table and see how their reception is going to be dressed, so they can actually not use their imagination but actually see it. They can discuss what jewellery they want and how many accessories, and how different types of jewellery can be bought in, and the same different styles but the same beads to be used to suit the different people that are in the bridal party. We have a florist that is a family run florist and knows flowers, she knows weddings, and she knows how people need to budget. We have everything that you can think of with a car. We have people that provide a fantastic service for your wedding car. We have the seamstress on site, so your dress will actually be in the office, tried on by you, then moved into the next door office and altered to fit you. So you won't have to travel here, there and everywhere. You'll just be coming to one place all the time. We are here when it fits you. Our opening hours are your hours. So if you need to be here to look for things for your wedding at 8 o'clock on a Sunday evening, that's when we're here. We're here for you. We're trying to take the stress out of your day. So if you wanted to obviously come up and see us, then you just give me a call. My number's 07779 642 066, and we're in Three Bridges Road above the Homes for You letting agents. We have free parking out the back, so you don't have to pay for that. And if you wanted to come with your groom and didn't want him seeing your dress, there are 2 pubs on the same road.